Hey everyone! Normally I post different kinds of content, but today I want to switch things up a little. So here is my phone. Main phone I daily drive, daily use. It's a Poco F4, and I'm currently running Evolution X on Android 16. Today I want to show you what I've been up to, and why the hell do I have 3 operating systems on this phone. So let's get to it. You're probably asking, why the hell would you want 3 operating systems on your main phone? And well, the answer is a bit complicated. Now, I don't use any of those, of course, because well, I don't have a use for it. I just think it's cool. But yeah, that's about it. I don't have anything else. Okay, so how does this work? You may or may not have heard of a project called postmarketOS, which basically aims to put a full desktop operating system on your phone, and it's supported by many devices, including a Poco F3, but as you can see, this is a Poco F4, so how the hell did I get it on here? Well, I just used the image for Poco F3, and well, it works, because the F3 and F4 are extremely similar phones. The only difference is maybe, I don't know, the speakers, the screen is a little better, the cameras are better, but that's about it. And flashing the images on here just worked. It worked perfectly fine. The only thing that does not work are the speakers. And I have not tested the cameras, but I don't plan to use it anyway, so I don't really care. Alright, so postmarketOS is the first part. So we have Android and postmarketOS, but what about the third? There's a different, a little more niche project called Mu Silicium, which basically puts UEFI firmware that you have on your laptop, on your desktop PC, onto phones like this. Now, if you want to boot like Linux or Windows, drivers are going to be an issue. And surprisingly, a lot of features work on this phone, which is really nice. So I guess let's get to it. So let me turn on the phone, go to Termux, and okay. That was not okay, we're back in Termux after a quick restart. I don't know what happened, but we're back. I zoomed in a little bit so you guys can see the text. So basically here I have a script that will flash the current boot slot with the Mu Silicium image. So I have it right here. Basically just DDs the Silicium boot image onto boot B, which is the active slot, and reboots the phone. So let me go ahead and do that. There we go. Right, I'm not rooted, of course. And boom. I don't think that worked. Okay, just a second. Okay, so that in fact did not work, so let's go ahead and try again. Oh, I think I fixed it. So yeah, let me just get root and switch back to Silicium. Okay, yeah, that worked. Okay, so now we wait. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, Mu Silicium is currently booting, or Project Silicium, and in a few moments we're gonna see GRUB. Alright, there we go. So we got Fedora, postmarketOS, and we can also reboot back to UEFI, which I'm going to do. So firstly, let's go ahead and check out Fedora. Boots fairly quickly. And there we go. So we are in. I got a few desktop environments installed. Let's go ahead and try out Plasma. So enter the password, and I think I have this in landscape. Yeah, there we go. Let me turn on the brightness. A little bit glitchy, but that's okay. And there you go. So fully hardware accelerated. Now, as you can see, Wi-Fi is working. The display is working fine. You can adjust the brightness. But well, that's about it, because there's one important thing that is not working, and that is USB host mode, or you being able to plug in, I don't know, a keyboard, a mouse into your phone, which unfortunately does not work, because this image that I have here was originally supposed to be on Poco F3, and it is a little different, and you should never flash different images to your phone. So yeah, just be careful of that. But yeah, audio does not work. No output devices. Bluetooth does not work. Of course, the modem, so you can't make calls, use data. That doesn't work on postmarketOS as well. But basically, you got a full Fedora ARM64 system here, which is really cool. So if I can click this, click the start menu, which is pretty hard to click. Okay, there we go. There we go. So you got your start menu, you got your stuff, you know, KDE Plasma, nothing new here. But if I quickly just open up the terminal, oh yeah, and the keyboard in KDE Plasma is broken most of the time. I think I have it off actually. Oh, okay, it was off. Alright, terminal or... Oh yeah, there you go. So this is another bug with KDE Plasma, that the keyboard just does not work sometimes. And well, you need to log out and log back in for it to start working, and it might not work then too. This is, I don't know, it's just, yeah, now it's just stuck on the screen permanently. That's great. Oh my god. Well, okay, there we go. Oh, okay, there we go, it's working, nice. So if I run Fastfetch, here we go, and there you go. Okay, here you go, this is best as it can get. So we're running Fedora 43 on my Poco F4 munch. The kernel is 6.18. It's a bit newer than on postmarketOS, but fewer things work here, so I guess it's better to just use the other one. But as you can see, we have full GPU acceleration, which is really cool. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know, run glxinfo. And here we go. So we got a fully accelerated Qualcomm Adreno 650 on the FreeDreno driver. So here's the stats, here's everything, and yeah, that's about it for Fedora. So yeah, of course you can install multiple desktop environments and stuff, but yeah, KDE Plasma works fairly well. The keyboard, you know, does not work most of the time, but that's okay. All right, so let me go ahead, if I can get to the start menu. Oh, there we go. Or by the way, you can just hold the power button, and yeah, there you go. This is pretty cool, and you can just go ahead and reboot. Now, for some reason, it takes a bit to start rebooting. I'm not really sure why, but okay, there we go. All right. So now we're gonna wait. Okay, booting back to Mu Silicium. Okay, we're back in GRUB. And now we can go ahead and test out postmarketOS. So here we go. And there we go. So this is a different display manager. I'm pretty sure it's grade D. So let's just put in the password, default password, by the way. And there we go. So we are in Phosh, which is basically GNOME's version of a mobile UI. And as you can see, we got stuff like Bluetooth working. I tried connecting to my laptop. Wi-Fi also works. USB host mode works here too, which is really nice. So you can like plug in your USB mouse, USB keyboard, or like a microphone or a Wi-Fi adapter, which I'm pretty sure works too. So yeah, the only thing that doesn't work is audio. Compared to Poco F3, I have not tried the cameras, so yeah, cameras also don't work, but I don't think you'll be using cameras anyway, and I guess it's plus for privacy. Anyway, so if I can just quickly go to the settings, I can show you the system information. So about, and as you can see, it's, yeah, Poco F3. Don't mind that. This is a Poco F4. It's still a sketchy to run this on here. Might be destroying my phone right now, but right now it's working, so I think we're good. Yeah, if I just go to the console and run Fastfetch real quick, which I think I have on here. There's no tab, are you kidding me? Oh, whatever. Here we go. So as you can see, it's running on postmarketOS on the Poco F4, and the kernel is a little older at 6.15, but I feel like it's pretty decent, and the drivers work better, so this is, I would say, a bit better. But yeah, that's about it. Let me switch back. I have the same script to switch back to Android. It's a little bit sketchy too. Oh, there's tab. Oh my god. Okay. yeah, it just mounts the data partition I've created to mnt data and DDs the Android image onto the boot B partition. Now it's a little bit sketchy because I'm just writing to defsd37, which you don't know if it's actually boot A. So what I can do to verify if this is actually still valid is I can just run blkid and I can grep boot. And as you can see, we don't have anything because I need to run this with sudo. And yeah, there we go. So here we have part label boot B on defsd37. So I am flashing to the right partition. This is really important because if you like flash this onto your bootloader, then you're basically fucked. So you don't want to do that. All right, there's my keyboard. There's no keyboard. Oh my god. Yeah, there's no keyboard. Oh, there we go. Okay. Before I turn to Android, I just want to point out that your modem does not work here or on Fedora, or I don't think it has support at all in Linux yet. So you basically cannot take calls, you cannot message anyone, you cannot use data. So it's basically unusable as a daily driver. And I've heard that on phones that it does work. It's kind of still a bit glitchy, a bit buggy. So it's a little weird still. But nonetheless, it's pretty cool to have this on your phone, even if you don't use it and it takes up like 50 gigabytes, but you know, that doesn't matter. Let me go ahead and switch back to Android, and there we go. Oh, that did not work. Okay. Okay, well. Okay, so we're back, and let's actually do this the right way this time, because of course I forgot to run this script with root access, so this should work. This should work. If it doesn't, then I don't know. Let's just go. Let's just go. Okay, that worked. There we go. Nice. Okay, so now we should be rebooting back to Android, hopefully. Okay, so everything went right, and we are back in Android. I'm gonna give a little bit more background about Mu Silicium, how I got it working and stuff. So I, of course, am way too dumb to port something like that over to this phone. So I basically went ahead and searched pull requests and issues to find if anyone has ever done anything for this phone, and which I actually did find something. It was made by Albert. I'll have it linked in the description too. And his pull request is over a year old, and the Mu Silicium version is pretty old, being 0.0.3. The current one is much newer, but as you saw in this video, it worked fine, so I just stuck with it. Now I have tried porting it myself and got pretty far, but I got AI to help me a lot, and I just didn't know what was happening, and I have no experience in this, so I just stopped doing it. Now I got pretty far. I think I might know how to fix it. I got into GRUB and just wasn't booting into Linux, but I'm pretty sure I know how to fix that, but it basically wouldn't make a difference, you know. If I somehow were to actually boot Windows on this, there's no drivers. I made a post a while back putting Windows 11 on ARM on the Poco F3, which actually does work, but there's literally no drivers. You have the display working and the USB host mode working, so you can plug in a mouse and a keyboard to interact with it, but the touch not working, the audio is not working, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, modem, nothing. So basically useless if you don't have a mouse and keyboard, and even then you don't have internet connection, so that's that. Now, yes, you can plug in a USB hub, you know, with Ethernet and some ports, but without it, it's basically useless. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this different type of content. I probably won't be doing any of this, but I do have one project coming up I'm working on, which is for this little guy, the Mi Band. Basically, it's like a toolbox of different things like a terminal, file manager, JavaScript and Lua shell, which is used for, you know, creating the applications and watch faces, so you can go ahead and just mess around with it. And yeah, I'm excited to release that. Hopefully I'll release it before Google logs down, you know, installing or sideloading APKs on your phone, because it does require an Android app. But I plan to release it pretty soon, so you can be on the lookout for that. I will probably make a post on a subreddit for Mi Bands, so hopefully I'll release it by the end of August. That's my target. That's my main goal. Maybe I'll release like a beta version before, or a sneak peek on Reddit, but for now it's in development, and yeah, I hope it's gonna come out soon, and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it. So if you like this type of content, let me know. Maybe I'll do something else too. Probably not, but maybe. Alright, so thanks for watching, and see you next time.